Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. Flutter meditations apps inside today need to see this here choice topics screen need to develop here. First of all, need to open this here the Figma files need to opens and to UI need to develop today. Now opens here the Figma and to develop here the choice topic. This UI need to develop today. I have already find out these plugins. These plugins need to use here. Now we need to import first of all these plugins. Now need to go and select this dependency, copy here, go inside the pub space and we need to add this here this dependency and we need to save this here. And also now we need to go inside the home folders and to create here the new files, choice topic screen dot dot create stateful widgets and to give this here the name choice topic screen, and also need to capital here the C at this set here and to import this here the material dependency like this sets. Now need to create here the scaffold. Now we need to create here the body and to write down here the column children's like this sets here and like this here the UI these parts need to create like this, and last need to create this here the this titles examples need to open here, go redeems and we need this here the this grid copy here and we need to paste this here and also need to write down here the expand and we need to paste this here. This grid also need to import this dependency and to remove this here this return this styles. Now need to modify these codes one by one. So need to modifications are the needed here. Now need to give this here the cross axis counts, need to give this here 2 and also need to give this here the spacing 12 and cross spacing need to give this here the 12 like this sets here and to configures, and then after need to pass this here the padding and to set here the const edges inset symmetrics and to give this here the verticals 12 and horizontal 12 like this sets here. Now need to call this here the container and now need to give this here the height. First of all need to calculate this here the heights logics, need to find out here, need to write down here the where height is equal to, need to call this here index of mode for equal to 0 index oblique for index of percentage for equal to 2. Then we need to set this here the value as a context dot width multiply by 0.55, else parts need to call this here context dot width and to set here the small sets, not widgets, need to give this here the width, copy here this value and to paste this here. Now need to change this here the value 45.45 and to write down here the last of semicolons, and now need to give this here heights. Then after need to create here the decorations, need to call this here the box decorations. Now need to set here colors. Now debug purpose need to set here the directly color reds only show here how look like. Create this grid, need to create here like this. Then after need to create here the border radius, to set here border radius circulars, need to set this here the 10 like this. You need to configurations are the needs here and to configure this here. Now need to save this here and to set this here. Now also need to give this here the item counts, need to set here the Then now need to set and to set this data. After need to configure the screens in UI. First of all, need to go inside the startups and to sign up. Inside need to call this here the get starts buttons. Inside need to call this here this screen context dot push, and to give this here the name choice screen semicolon, and to set here the const value like this. Save here. Also need to copy and to same logic integrate inside the login screens, and to find out here the login buttons, and to set this here this value and paste here. Also import this here the class. Save here. Now click on here the signups and to click started, and to show like this here the grid showing here, and display goods not an issue, and to like this here these cells are big, also these cells are big, and these smalls and these smalls. Like this our designs need to showing this here, need to show here like this. UI are the showing here. First cells are the big, second cell are small, third cells are big, and fourth cells are smalls. Here working like this grid flow like this work. Now need to give this here the numbers and to test this here. All of these orders need to check here. Need to now set here the context, and to set this here the text, and to set here the indexed to string like this sets here, and to save this here, and to also give this here the alignment. Text alignments need to set this here. Alignment center need to set this here. Save here. Now show here 0, 1, 2, 3. Like this grid are workings. Again start here 4, 5, 6, 7. Like now appropriate UI are need to set this here the data, and I have already prepared this all data, and to first of all the imports all needed image already exported, and to put this here. Drag and drop this all image and to put this here. Same as now need to create here the data array I have prepared, but need to first one write and then after need to paste this all data. List need to create data array is equal to create here the array brackets, and to write down here the semicolons. Now need to create here the structures. Need to first of all need this here the image, then to give this here the image like this. Then after need this here the titles. You need to set this here the title key. Then after need this here the background colors for you to use this here the color. And then after need this here the text colors, because need to this designs inside need to see this here background colors, text colors, because here different colors. Second row are the different colors, and also need background colors every place are the different. That's why I need to give this here the color and set this here the text. Now first we need to pass this here the c1 urls, copy this relative path, and to give this here like this paste. Then after need to set this here the reduce stretch, and to give this here the colors. Need to now go and to click this here and to find out here the color, maybe minimize, use this color, use this color like this, and to set shapes. Then after need this here the text colors. Now need to go and copy this text colors to put this here like this. Need to another are the paste this here. Same as need to create here the another, so need to copy paste this here. Now open this here the this data, and to need this copy this text and to paste this here for the second. Also need to give this here copy relative path and to paste this here, and to set this here the also color like, and also need to give this here the text colors are the same. Need to put this here. Now another are already created, so need to paste this here the data like this. Need to create here the one by one all our data inputs and repeat this data, copy here and to paste again like this and repeating this data. Like this, need to setting here this data. Now need to give this here the counts, copy this here variables names, and now need to put this here item counts got length, give this here the array. Now need to find out here the value. Need to set this here c objects is equal to data array index of value, and to give this here map objects optionals like this we need to return this here. Now need to inside UI need to develop here. First of all, need to set here the margins for these cells. Need to given this here const edges. Set here the for like sets here and to set here small size. Then after need to give this here the background colors. Also need to set this here like this. Need to use this here the C and need to write down here colors. First of all, need to color and set here the color extensions. Need to need this here. Need to import here. First of all, need to write down here the extensions as colors on color set. Now we need to set this here the static color is equal to from x like this sets here, and to set this here the string as string need to set this here sets here. Then after need to create here the finals buffer, so need to create here is equal to string buffer like this sets here and to semicolons. Then after need to check this here if x string dots length equal to 6 or h string length is equal to 7. Then to set this here the buffer dots need to write here ff and to write semicolon like this need to set. Now buffers need to set here another text buffer dot write, and we need to call this here the hash string and to replace as first from as to need to give this here the like and to return this here like this. Need to calling this here the hash strings replace. Now need to return here the color to set here color, and we need to set this here the init parser and to give this here the source buffer to string like this set, and to set here radius 16 exact codes need to set this and return this here like this. You need to write down here the convert into the string to colors. Now use this here the colors x color dots need to give this here the x colors and to pass this here this color and set here x color. Now need to set and displaying here the all colors are showing here similar to our design. Now we need to set inside the children's need to remove this here the text no needs. Now need to create here the stack and to set here the alignment as need to give this here the top center like this set series. Then after image assets, image dot assets, need to give this here the C object and need to pass this here image, and now need to set here the width double max, and also need this here the width box width width you need to set this here, and to configure this here as a children's, maybe a mistake here, so to cut this here and to write down here the children's, Z to paste this data, save this here. Now showing this this data are the show here and to display maybe it show with this things here. This here are click on backs and to go against and to set like this here the data. Now choice topics inside, scroll downs, and we need to set this here the top centers like this UI are the creating sears, and also need to call this here the clip or rect. Set here border radius is equal to set this here only top left is equal to give this here the radius circulars, need to set here tens, and after need to set here the top left radius circulars, need to set this here the 10, and to set this here the const value. Save it like this creating series, and then after need to create here the columns, need to need this here for the text titles, and now need to give this here the max size is a main axis size, need to set here the main, set here column, and to set here the max size max axis size we need to set this here as a max, and after need to give this here the main axis alignment, so need to set here as a end like this. Then after need to set here the cross axis alignment set as a start like this sets here, and configure this here. Now need to create here the children's, and need to call this here the text, call this here the text property. See objects is equal to, need to give this here the title like this here. Then after so need this here the maximum length, so need to give this here the 2, and need to give this here also need to set this here the styles, set here text styles, set here the colors, X colors, so need to call this here from, and to calling this here the save object, pass this here the text P like this set series. Now we need to set this here the font size, set here the 18, then font weight need to set this here as the 7 like this, need to configure this here and save this here. Now like this are the text are the showing here, need to create here the row like this, and to expand this text. Now need to set this here the padding, need to give this here the in all 15. Now this is the display good this UI, and to show this like similar to our Figma designs like this. And this UI are the creatings pretty good. Now need to set this here like this UI. Need to set here the tops data. Need to set this here the titles. Go scroll ups and to write down here the shape area. Inside we need to call this here column children like this set, and now need to set this here the text. First of all need to give this here the what behind view. Set this here. Also need to set this here the styles text styles. Need to give this here the color, the T color primary text. And after set here the font size, need to give this here 28, and need to set this here the font weight 700. Like this sets here for this type. Save this here, and to showing this here, now need to create as a row and to expand this text. Like set, and also need to set here the heading. No need to see headings horizontal 20 like this showing here, and configure this here and to configure. Then after need to give this here the bottom, need to set here shape area inside bottom, need to set here false like set here. Then after another text need to set here, copy this here and set it so, and to set here cross axis elements as a star. Save this here. Now we need to set here the regular font, and we need to change this text to silent mode. Silent moon, not mode. This set here text. Then after we need to give this here some space, add space. Give this here the 15. Const save. Again we need to copy this text and to paste this here. Write down here comma, and to set this here the titles. Choice a topic to course on like this. Need to set this here, and also need to change this here the fonts as a 20 size 20 and secondary text. Save this here, and this UI are the displaying goods and to similar to show this here our designs. Call this here control sets to fix this here showing here. Look like here the show this UI are same show, and to create this. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.